Morals, my friends! My name is XaneKudo and welcome to Major Minor. This is a Telltale game from Telltale Studios. At least they published it. No, it's not part of the same Telltale games that made the Walking Dead and Wolf Among Us games. This is a different one. This is featuring anthropomorphic animals. And I heard that it uses controller support, so obviously there's some RPG elements to it. So, I'm going to be using the keyboard instead of controller. So, let's play the game and find out. Alright, here we go. It is recommended that you utilize multiple save files. Both keyboard and controller are supported for input. F4 will enter window mode. Okay? F4. Got it. F5 will return to menu. Left click and enter will advance story text. You can also use both of them to input choices. Arrow keys will help you navigate these choices. Right click or escape deletes letters during name input. Please enjoy and choose wisely. No problem. Thank you so much. Where am I? Just a moment ago I was on a bullet train. But now I have no idea what I'm seeing. Well, me neither. I scan my surroundings. What I see should be an impossibility. Yet at the same time, it's happening. I'm suspended in space. My feet are not on solid ground. However, I'm still able to hear and breathe. Two of the things you just can't do in space. I don't know about hearing, but you can't breathe, yeah. But then again, I've never been in space. Considering that fact, I focused on my breathing. In an effort to relieve my anxiety, I count 1, 2, 3. But in the midst of my relaxation, I am interrupted. And suddenly, I realize that I'm not alone. Oh boy. I feel a paw gently rest itself on my shoulder. I expect to be filled with fright, but the sensation is oddly calming. The prevalent anxiety was now subsiding. Oh! Hey, how you doing? Hi! Welcome to the Ark. This is a special place. A very special place, mind you. Only a select few are allowed entry here. This is home to those touched by fate, imbued with a power most can only dream of. But first and foremost, I require a name. Something to enter in the annals of time. What shall I call you? Oh, Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get out of here! Get out of here! Go away. Thank you. Okay, Okay. So X is to go. Okay, let's put. Okay. And there we go. Zane. My name, you ask? That's of no importance. I am not the one who will be remembered. Well, okay. Sorry about that. Apparently, Advanced System Care decided to think that I care. I don't. Your presence here portends a grand fate. Not just for you, but the universe too. You'll be the one that the ages recall. To that end, what else do they call you? Your surname is just as important, especially if history remembers you. Well, my surname? Well, I already put Zane. How about the Kudo? K-U-D into the O. XaneKudo. Yes, that is my name. XaneKudo. Alright. Very well. The pleasure is all mine. In giving me your name, the deed is done. Your service to me and the Ark is pledged. But do not worry. I won't injure you. Your service rewards you with the power. Well, it requires me to use the reward for the power. Something most would place in fiction. You are now the architect of reality. Others must bend to the rules of the world. But for you, this will be the opposite. You are no longer a victim of circumstance. When you make a choice, reality will bend. When you wish for something, it will happen. The universe now accommodates you. This is the power granted to you by the Ark. This is the power granted to you by me, who is part of the Ark. Oh, it appears you are fading away. Do you long to return to Earth? I understand. The unknown can be scary. I will find you soon. And perhaps then, we can talk a little more. Would you like to save your game? Yes! Savescum at its finest. And now we're on a bullet train. I feel a rush of inertia as I'm shot back into my body. It was almost as if my spirit left momentarily. Who was that man? And what was the Ark? I scratched my head in sheer confusion. Well, I scratched my head. These questions would unlikely remain unanswered. It definitely wasn't a dream. When you wake up from a dream, you know it wasn't real. Well, that's not the sensation I was feeling right now. Something about all this was hard to shake off. I try to ground myself into reality. I take in my surroundings. The noises. The people. My destination. Tokyo, Japan. Oh, man! Why does every visual novel take place somewhere around Tokyo, Japan, or near Japan? Not that I hate Japan, but still. I thought this would be a little different. Well, actually, Wall Street Diary didn't take place in Japan, so that's one of them. It shouldn't be much longer now. I feel myself calm down. Slowly, but surely. The anxiety starts to replace itself with excitement, though many would argue what the difference is. Who didn't dream of going to Tokyo? Apparently, every anime fan goes to Tokyo. We want to go to Tokyo. I want to. It had to be on the bucket list of millions of people. Of course! And it was just the first of many places I'd visit. On this, the best year of my life. The Calm Before the Storm, Chapter 1. Hey, it's the Weasel and... Hi, Makoto! I call every squirrel Makoto. Leave me alone. I tried my best to maintain my composure. A can of Pop Star held firmly in my grasp. I wasn't one to drink energy drinks so leisurely, but I picked up what you might call an addiction. For a little bit more context, I'll say this. Pop Star was the leading brand of energy drink. In fact, it was almost as popular as soda, which means it's just about average. It had full endorsement from a famous pop idol. A contest was held to coincide with this idol's new tour. 2 special cans were then thrown to the wild. Those that found them got to travel with the tour, almost like a golden ticket from old childhood stories. The contest made the drink skyrocket in popularity. It took the world by storm, a cultural phenomenon. Everyone wanted to tour with Clace and meet him too. So that's who. I thought it was a girl. Usually pop idols are girls. Clace being the name of the aforementioned idol. Of course, I'm sure some were after fame themselves. Or at the very least, a life of total glamour. The luxurious life of a celebrity for a whole year? Even if you hated Clace, that was hard to pass up. So, when I say I picked up something of an addiction, that might actually be the understatement of the year. The odds of winning were literally in the billions, so it took a fair amount of chugging in order to win. Was it worth it? Purely subjective. At least that's what I told myself in between jitters. Being one of the lucky two came with its consequences. That's what the media called the prospective winners. Before I continue thinking, I'm interrupted and punched. Who punched me? Someone walking down the aisle had a nasty fall. Because I got punched. They braced their descent and landed in the seat beside me. Because I got punched. It takes a special kind of skill, doesn't it? Well, technically, yeah. He quickly rises to his feet, wearing a look of panic. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Hey, it's Makoto! I'm Makoto! Makoto! I love you. Please forgive me. I nod my head. It's not the end of the world. Aside from a minor fright, everything is fine. Although, maybe we could talk to pass the time. It was starting to get boring, sitting by myself. First time on a train. Don't know what came over me. I just got dizzy and then BAM! Sounds like someone had a case of vertigo. I'll apologize again. Sorry for intruding, I really am. I tried explaining to him that everything is fine, but he seems to think he's committed an awful crime. Oh wow. Your choices will affect the way you are treated. They can also change the flow of the story. Huh. Remember, it is not possible to please everyone. Well, I will take that chance. Okay. Before we can respond, however, an alarm sounds loudly. The train comes to a screeching halt. Mechanical failure? Oh, that's not good. Oh no, what was that? Are we going to die? I can't help but snicker at that. He's clearly one of those claustrophobic thinkers. Oh, no, catastrophic. Catastrophic. What am I thinking? Good thing I brought a conch. Now I could be empowered if we're stranded. He goes to rummage through his bag. A bit of a bookworm too, isn't he? I decided to just sit back and wait it out. In situations like this, there was nothing else to do. I try to think of how I could pass the time. It might be a little while until we're mobile again. I can't use my phone for anything other than texts. Well, that sucks. You can't read fanfiction or anything? Today the charges while abroad were a death sentence. Okay. But everyone back home will already be asleep. There was quite the time difference at play here. My phone vibrates and I go to look at it. Almost as if it knew I was thinking about it. It's Rook. He's the one I'm supposed to meet at the train station. Rook says, "Are you almost here? I can't wait all day, you know." He's wondering where I am. I'm not sure what to say. Do I let him know I might be behind? Or do I play it cool? Oh, we get a choice. Okay. Can we save here? Wait. What? 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 No! 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 Let's start over again. Okay. So apparently for some reason I can't save. Like the other games I can actually right click and it'll go to a menu. But here I just gotta make a choice. I'm not happy about that. But which one should I go for? I think last time I played, not much longer now. Was that the right choice? No, that was the other choice. Damn it. Try it again. I'm gonna go with the other choice because... Okay, I'm back. So... Oh, man. So, the first time I chose, I can't say for sure. This one, not much longer now. So, now I'm just gonna go with the I can't say for sure because I remember Rook didn't like my answer. When I go back to here, I'll actually choose not much longer now and see how that affects me. So I chose to be honest with him. Yeah, I know he didn't like my response. I chose to be honest with him. Wouldn't want to get things off to a bad start. But somehow I feel that's exactly what happened. Gah! Uncertainty! My least favorite thing to hear. Very well. She was probably signals of feeling of discontent. But there was nothing I could do. And of course, I was truthful. I could rest easy. I noticed that the squirrel was also eagerly testing away. I put my phone back in my pocket and reclined in my seat. I wasn't exactly sure how Rook was related to Clace, but he had to be pretty high up there. I was only given concrete details last week. I thought there'd be limos and media coverage, but I was quickly told that this wasn't the case. Oh, that sucks. I was getting picked up by a regular guy named Rook. I wonder if it would go full-on cliche, with a large piece of cardboard that says Zane. I like how they're using my name. Oh man, I really hope it'll be okay. My train rides are usually incident-free. Usually? But he said this was his first time. He seems to contradict himself without realizing it. Well, as fun as awkward silences are, we should probably get to know each other. Just in case we're stuck here forever. Oh, how fun that would be. You call me Keela. I'm here to see some friends. What about you? What brings you to Tokyo? It's nice to meet another English speaker. I speak Japanese at a preschool level. I'm about to answer, but I stopped myself short. I have flashbacks to when I signed that NDA, or that non-disclosure agreement. I wasn't allowed to publicly reveal why I was here. At least, not until the media made it official. But then again, what harm could he do? They'll likely never find himself back to me. Plus, Keela could be impressed with who I really am. A friend would be a great thing to have while I'm on board. Should I tell him, or keep it a secret for now? Okay, so now I have to be careful with my choices. So, It's sad I can't really save Scum at this point. Or at least I don't know the command to how to save Scum. Let's see. Which one should I choose? Should I say I want to? Should I tell him I want a contest, or should I? Well, I already know. I know much about non-disclosure agreements. You can't really say anything. Should I be honest with him, or should I not? Tough choice. Tough choice. What will many people do? Well, he's not that bad of a guy, and technically, as long as he can keep it a secret, then I guess I'll be fine. I guess I'll tell him. All right, you got yourself a deal, buddy. Some choices don't have immediate consequences. Oh, I pressed the wrong one. I decided to stick to my rules and not break the NDA. It's probably for the best. Who wants a lawsuit? So I decided not to tell him because I pressed the wrong button. I'm an idiot. If I did allow my secret and word got back to Rook, well, I'm sure there'll be hell with it. Oh, you can't say? That's cool, I guess. I'm just here to visit my brother. Nothing to hide on my end, really. I thought he said he was here to meet friends. Now he's here to meet his brother? That seems odd. Nothing to hide, huh? I feel bad that I can't tell him. He clearly realizes that I'm hiding something. I'm still really excited. It's my first time in Tokyo. Gotta hit up all the maid cafes. Of course, a typical tourist. What about you? Would you ever go to a maid cafe? I heard it's just the best. Maid cafes? Those are much like restaurants in Western culture. However, your waitress actually stays at your table. You converse with them, play games, get to know them. It was definitely a foreign concept to me. How do I respond to Keela? Okay, this choice will affect the flow of the story. Yeah, we'd like to go to one. Yeah. Keela liked your answer. Cool. Thanks, Keela. Cool. We'll have to keep in touch. I looked online at all the tourist sites. There's some great ones down in Akihabara. Like now we're getting some real names in Tokyo, Japan, Akihabara. Definitely the place for all otaku. I'll have plenty of time to check it out. I'm here for a whole year after all. A year, huh? Well, that's how long I had to be here too. But before I can mention it, the train moves again. Everybody standing up jerks back at the sudden motion. Killer beams a wide smile as if this was a major victory. Oh wow! I was scared for nothing. That didn't really last long at all. He sure seems like quite the character. If we did end up going to those maid cafes, well, there'd be no shortage of entertainment. I wonder if the same could be said of Brooke. More importantly, I wonder how he'd treat me. He certainly seems like an interesting guy. For a moment, I'm glad I didn't break my in the end. I don't think I'd only be able to face him if I did. He wouldn't know. But I sure would. And sometimes the guilt can deceive me that way. Like a beating heart hiding under the floorboards. Oh! It's that one post story! That one post story! Damn it! Ah, you're giving me so many references. Was it the Raven? No, it was the Raven. Oh, Telltale Heart! That was it, the Telltale Heart! Okay, yeah, that was it. The Telltale Heart. Oh man, that was the first post story I actually read, and it's gotten me since. And I was actually scared of the film adaptation that he did. I find it odd that I'm analyzing my previous actions, as if I could have changed what I said and what I did. Perhaps it was because of that weird vision I had. I can control my own destiny, or something like that. Only it's because some random guy is controlling my destiny. What a ridiculous thing to comprehend. If I could control my destiny, I wouldn't be here. I'd probably be somewhere living a life of luxury. Or would I? Dun 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 dun! I didn't want to win this contest after all. Perhaps having this power pushed the odds in my favor. Oh! At that exact moment, a pain attacks my chest. More pain than I've ever felt before. It pulses with my increasingly fast heartbeat. I go to clutch my gut instinctively, only to find that I can't move. Everyone around me seems to have frozen in place. I start to panic. I go to focus on my breathing, like before. But I can't breathe either. Oh shit. I sense someone behind me. And then I feel it. That paw on my shoulder again. Hey, it's that guy again. Hey! The pain fades away and I gasp loudly for air. Is there something about his touch? Terribly sorry for earlier. Our meeting seems to have been cut short. Perhaps your desire to return to Earth? After all, the universe bends to you now. Am I that frightening? Actually, please don't answer that. There are some things I'd rather not know. Either way, I sense conflict within you. You think what happened earlier was a dream. It's now your dream stands before you. I am real. The Ark is real. And the power that you have? Oh, yes. It's real too. I am not here to lecture you anymore. Your words and actions are your own. As is the power I have given you. However, you will be asked to help me. You are not receiving this power for free. Enjoy this happy day on Earth, for it surely shall be your last. When will I see you again? No, when I see you again tonight, I will tell you everything. And then, the journey will truly begin. Would I save the game? Yes! To the second part, because I don't oversave my stuff. I was immediately shot back into my own reality. Or at least the reality I was comfortable with. But now I know one thing for sure. That really happened. The Ark wasn't just a dream. He actually gave me some sort of power. He wanted to release some confusion of mine. It didn't work. All it did was solidify my terror. Are you coming? Keela stands before me, his luggage in tow. I notice that I'm also standing up. Was I just sitting down, though? It appears that my body has moved on its own. How's that possible? Did I say something wrong? Gosh, I need to watch my mouth. I tell him that he did nothing wrong. I let him know that I was lost in my own train of thought. He seems to giggle, as if this was a pun. I decided to take the credit for it, perhaps in an attempt to ease my inner turmoil. At least he waited for me, while I'd be clueless right now. Thanks, Keela. You're a good person. That's the last thing I want to be. Alone and confused in Tokyo? Ouch. I apologize for the delay as we exit the train, in fright of what may await me later tonight. Alright. Whew. Earlier that day, in the courtrooms of Terra, a planet far from Earth, yet closer that was known to any. Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, without further delay, I present to you Lord Blair, your current leader in the race for mayor, and with that, your future king. I've been his humble servant for years, and through that I am certain of one thing. He will bring Terra to an age of prosperity. Come now, Riley. You embarrass me. I rather speak for myself. I'm flattered, but they need to hear me. I shall speak of this prosperity on my own. This is something every Terran must hear. Under our current king, we are doomed. Forgive me, Lord Blair. I do not mean to embarrass you. Not in front of all these people. I mean you no quarrel, Riley. Have a seat. I'll call you as needed. Yes, my lord. Allow me to ask you all a question. You do not need to answer vocally. Just ponder on it as food for thought. If I may paint an image in your minds, you have a starving family. Your only desire is to feed them. You work harder than you ever have before, but you only have enough to feed half. The rest of your family must simply starve. Though before you can eat, there's a knock, a violent rapping on the door of your home. You learn that it's someone new to Terra. They fled the destruction of their home. All they want is a new life on our soil. They beg for your food, almost die. But if you feed them, your family suffers. In this case, charity is a curse. They live, and your family may die. So what would you do? Would you help a stranger? Even if it goes on to hurt your family? I don't even know what your answer is. Why would I let my family die? Why would I give a stranger my food? I do not blame you if this is your answer. You worked so hard for the sustenance. Why are you expected to just give it away? Why is Terra expected to give it away? This is the portrait painted of our world. A place to be taken advantage of. Used. We can barely sustain ourselves. Yet we need to care for these immigrants. Your current king is making fatal mistakes. He gives everything away, freely. And he calls himself the immortal king. If he truly lived for several millennia, well, you think he'd have common sense. Something Terra has been lacking as of late. Every immigrant we accept lays another stroke on our canvas. Another stroke on our canvas. One that paints us as lax and lazy. The more we accept into our world, the more we condense ourselves into accept. This is the power of that word of mouth. At this rate, we will all die. Regardless of our origin, we will starve. I wanted a strict immigration law, but even this will not help us. We don't allow a disease to run rampant. We need to cure this blight permanently. Wolfer Blair will give us severance, a disconnect from all the other worlds. No longer will they be able to use us. If elected, I will devote my life to this. I will ensure Terra's independence and our base right to live fulfilling lives. Only then will we be free from immigration. Only then will our resources be our own. That is all. Will there be any questions? I have a question for you, Lord Player. If you're accepting, of course. Please speak, my child. My name is Kaylin. Please refrain from calling me child. I'm not one of your blind followers. The real problem lies with your greed. You're a noble. You have so much food. Why don't you hoard and say we run short? What? If people like you learn to share, well, we'd all be leading happy lives. You're a single man. Yet I've seen some inside reports. You hoard enough food to feed dozens. Inside reports. Wouldn't it be more fitting to share? The supply is there, Lord Player. Your campaign is based on a lie. And why do you have so much food? You don't look that round to me. This is like Lord Velasquez wants a tithe. Not on everyone, just the rich. So I don't think you care about our food, or any resources for that matter. You only care about removing foreigners. So my question is, what is the true reason you seek severance? What gives you the right to say this? You're speaking to your future king. Future king. Don't make me laugh. You're avoiding the question. Where is your proof? Accusations require evidence, Kaylin. Something I'm sure you don't have. I laugh at the notion that I am hoarding, especially enough to feed dozens of people. I know the importance of giving. I would never keep that while others starve. Really? You fooled me. That story you just told everyone? It was about not sharing and giving. I asked why you seek severance, and you go and get this defensive? Your hatred speaks volumes, Lord Pierre. There's no need to discriminate here. Everyone deserves food and shelter, not just those natives of Terra. I seek severance to be independent. I only want to share amongst our own. I don't want the reputation of charity. I want Terra to thrive on its own. If we keep giving things away, we only give off a bad image of ourselves. Well, even if you did achieve severance, we'd still be full of immigrants. Not only that, but the descendants too. How does that make you feel? Simple. We'd establish a new Terra. Once we are severed, we'll all be natives. Unite as one self-sustaining world. Funny you should bring that up now. Rebranding our entire world? You think that'd be part of your campaign? Typical politician. Making things up. Turning all the negatives into positives. I'll give you credit. But I'm not fooled. I asked you again for proof, child. Fine. Your servant Kado has all of it. He provided a particular shipping manifest. It should be all that we need to prove this. What? And then evidence sustains his claims. Claims of hearing immigrant hate speech. A nightly pastime of yours, it seems. I'll let him handle it from here. I can confirm all that Kaylin said. Kabu! You traitor! What have I done to deserve this? At first I thought Player was my friend. I know I'm not from Terra, but he made me feel wanted. Like a son. But he started to hate immigrants so much. I realized more than I was only being used. He just wanted a cheap servant. And now recently he's been hoarding food. Creating nothing but an artificial shortage. One he can conveniently blame on immigrants. And one that he can use as cover. He conveniently hides his hatred while supporting his campaign for mayor. The problem isn't those coming to Terra. It's the greed of those that live on it. Our immortal king speaks the truth. A tithe on the upper class. Yes, then everyone will be fed. Vote for Velasquez, continue reign. You know you speak lies. Why are you even doing this, Kabu? Please look at the shipping manifest. I will place it here for all to see, that you may know Pierre's true nature. Remember, he owns lots of land on Terra. This is but one of the many instances. I'm positive he hoards at his other homes. Forged! The evidence is forged! Do not trust such infantile accusations. It was likely created by Velasquez. Guards! Detain those two men! I will have a word with them in private. Riley, have a word with the people. Ensure they realize Capo's deceit. A weak attempt to sabotage my campaign. Whew! Politics! Oh man. I can't save right now because... yeah, fuck it. We notice that there aren't many people standing around. The initial rush must have already subsided. At least Kilo waited for me. How long was I out? Well, I guess this is it, huh? I kinda picture a grander entrance. But there's really nobody here. Oh well, I should have expected less. That way you don't get disappointed. It's better than getting your hopes up. Well, that was sure an odd way of looking at things. Of course, nothing about Kilo was wrong. Hey, pull out your phone! You should have Sting's numbers. Just in case! I'll be in touch around the maid cafes. I ran it up on some really cool ones. He pulls out his phone and awaits my information. I pull the phone in my pocket and do the same. After a few moments pass, we exchange our digits. You got Kilo's contact information. Ah, thanks! It was nice to meet you. I'm always glad to make a new friend. He starts to scurry away. I hope he's a texter. I ain't getting phone calls. It seems so weird. Our generation is definitely hooked on text messages. And Facebook, and Twitter, and every other social media that's out there. I wonder where I'm supposed to go. Brooke never gave me detailed information. I expected he'd be right there when I got off. But I don't see anyone at all, actually. I quickly turn a corner and bump into a helpless woman. Whoa! Whoa! Hey! Hey, watch where you're going, will you? I step back and immediately apologize. I tell her I was just looking for my friend Rook. I explain the fact that I'm a foreigner and... A foreigner? Oh, so am I. But I'm no concierge. You should probably tell your friend to meet you in the atrium. She points towards a large open area. I guess that's a good enough landmark. I thank her start to follow her direction. But before I can get too far, a paw grips my shoulder. Oh no. Could it be that man again? Please just give me some peace and quiet today. Hey. Are you so lonely that you're taking up talking to yourself? That's weird. I'm extremely relieved. For a moment I thought it might have been that man again. But nope. This must be Rook. What does he mean by talking to myself? Whatever. I'm glad you're here. The PA speakers mentioned possible delays, and that's not something I can tolerate. We're on restrictions. S-T-R-I-C-T. Strict. He starts typing away on his tablet. Strict. Adjective. Acting in close conformity to requirements or principles. Ever heard that word before? Wow. And I thought Killer was a character. Although I guess I would be a little upset if he was boring. No one likes to stick in the mud. So, where's the other one? I was confused. I wasn't quite sure what he meant. I asked him for clarification. The other contest where I mean. We were supposed to be together? Wait. What? Insufferable! I ain't being lied to. Drop the act. Seriously, where is he? I tell him I have no idea what he's talking about. I didn't meet anybody on the train except for Keela. Wait, Keela? Could that mean? No way! Out of the shadows, someone shuffles towards us. Hey, you two! You were watching us? Oh, that's exceedingly creepy. What a group. We have ourselves a stalker. And someone who talks to themselves, too. I really don't get what he means. I was clearly getting directions from that woman. I wasn't watching you. I was just shy. Hold on a second. You're the other contest winner? He really obsesses the word "you're." I'm unsure if I should take offense to this or not. Although now I'm glad I didn't break the NDA. Would have found out for sure. I guess I should have expected it. Both on the same train. Both English speakers. It adds up. Well, either way, I have to say I'm really glad it's you. I feel like we got along on the train. Even if it was only for a few minutes. We can go to a main cafe for sure now. We'll be spending so much time together. Isn't that cool? I'm ecstatic. Would you like to save your game? Yes, I would. Okay. So, that's it for that. Oh man, this game. I'm not really liking how the save function works, the fact that I can only save for certain spots, but other than that, I'm having pretty much fun with it. It's a pretty deep story, but hey, stories like that are always interesting to read about and have fun with. I haven't got to the RPG elements, but I might get to those later. Who knows? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like this video, please share it with your friends so that you may all enjoy it together. And so, until next video, see you next time.